That was for Nick Orlando. Go Rams. Hello, everybody.
Why do you gotta be rude like that to Nick?
That's all right. He's not on. He said he might jump on. He'll try. We are live. We're live. We're kind of watching the Rams game and doing this show, kind of like last night's Raiders game. I love it that my logo for my LA Rams things is on Bob's picture, which is awesome.
I love it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I won't do this to you, Bob. I won't do that to you.
Oh, no.
Oh, how's everybody? How you doing, Bob?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Staying warm. Got a little cold out here in us Modestians.
You guys don't know what cold is.
Brian, I had the spare room all cleaned up, made you sleep on the bed. You never showed up.
Yeah. Talk to your wife. Tell her that you need to do this road trip. Get out here to Modesto. If you come out, what'll be awesome is I'll take my laptop, all my my battery packs, my cameras, and we'll shoot the show from a bar.
Well, see what I did was I decided not to go because Bob said he would wait for me and he didn't.
Yeah.
So, so I had to not go.
I think Bob has got some bar connections. We could probably get into a bar and shoot live from our show from a bar if you come down here. So tell your wife, after the holidays, Christmas is over, you want to get away from the snow and the cold weather and come to Modesto. It'll probably be mid-70s in December, Bob?
Let's hope so.
You'll come out. We'll shoot it from. Is Tori still open? We could sit at the bar.
They reopened.
Yeah, so we could sit at the bar.
Yeah, they had a soft opening. They had a soft opening 2 weeks ago. So yeah, now they're open, but they don't do karaoke yet. But they're open.
See, we could shoot our show right there. We could all sit at the bar, right there, and then we'll have Bob on every 10 minutes. Bob will stand up and sing a song.
There you go.
Yeah, he'll karaoke a song.
If you were good enough, you'd wire your laptop to the TVs and broadcast it on the TVs while we're talking to people.
Yeah, shit. We can have guests that walk in. We can have guests come on and let me put this on public. See, it did it again. It switched it again. I'm glad I checked it. It's on public, guys, so you can comment now. I don't know why. I switched it before I even came on. I made sure it was on public. And as soon as I click go live, it switches it back to friends only.
Huh.
But now we're public. So when everybody jumps on, what's up, Bob? What do you feeling tonight, Bob? What are you feeling?
I'm feeling that I think we should have went for it on fourth down instead of trying to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
No. My thoughts when I was talking to you Friday, I was thinking about the NBA.
Yeah.
So you're watching free agency and all these guys are, he missed the field goal. God damn it. Should have went for it. There's a
lot of changes in the NBA.
All these guys are getting max deals, they're getting $50 million. I think Gordon Hayward overpaid at $30 million. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, look, viewership is down.
Yep.
Which means less
income.
Viewers, the advertisers are not going to be happy. So what's going to happen if next year when they play, the fans don't come back to the arenas? What's that going to do with the next collective bargaining agreement? Because the TV contracts aren't going to be as big.
Right.
I mean, look at those numbers, guys.
So a lot of guys are going to have to start taking pay cuts or else the league is not going to make it.
This is last year.
Yeah.
And compared to
I know.
Look at those numbers. Look
so
at those numbers.
Low.
Yeah.
That is a
compared
huge
to like the Warriors and the Cavaliers series, those series, and the like even just any other series, I don't think I've seen one that was as low as this one.
Well,
this is the actual lowest ever.
Look at 2019
but there
season.
was one. If you go back around the early 2000s, there was the Spurs and
somebody.
Yeah, the Spurs and somebody else. They were pretty low.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that 6 point. Look at that. That's 2017.
Yeah.
Okay, 6,971. I mean, those are decent numbers, but I'm saying, if you go back to 2020 and you look at those numbers, and more people should have been watching because more people were at home.
Look at that.
That's what I was thinking, Bob. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's their excuse? Because I just don't see it. There's so many people at home. Like, I feel like the viewership should be up.
Yeah,
I think they're just not wanting. I think they're not wanting to address it because they know why the viewership is down.
There's your best one right there. There's your best one. 11.8. That's Lakers Celtics. 28 million people.
Is that the highest one?
If you keep scrolling, there's some good series that were 13s and 14s.
No, John, if you go down to like the Bulls in the 90s, like 98.
Oh, yeah. But I'm saying current times, that's a pretty good rating for, that's what, 2010?
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you look at the Warriors and the Cavaliers, there were some good ones.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you know what though, too? I mean, seriously, it's I don't think you're right, Mike. They don't want to admit it what the problem is. But I think part of the problem is like when I was watching football yesterday, you got Harry Edwards is coming on saying, well, we still need to fix the racial divide in this country. It's going to take everybody. But here's the deal, okay? And call me racist, call me whatever you want to call me. I don't really give a shit. Oh, interception. But
great, Tom.
Both sides need to fix the problem, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to end racism, the African American community has to do their part as well.
Yeah.
You can't throw it on every white person's racist.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a reason not to be. And I'm not. If you go through my phone, I have people of all color and all religions.
Yeah. We know you well enough to know that
at least once a month.
We all know you well enough to know you're not. So
no, that's the thing. It's the whole problem is they try to, especially with sports, like they try to make it. They try to bring it into everything, and it's just like, and now it's like oh well, yeah, there's such a I don't even know what percentage it is of black men or the top or like the percentage in football and basketball, but it's just like now it's like, oh, there's not enough owners, there's not enough coaches, and I'm like, okay, one, it's not like basketball teams, it's not like, or football teams, it's not like they just sell every year. Like, come on, like how often does a team, an NFL or an NBA team get sold? I mean, it doesn't happen. A lot of these teams are passed down, and they stay in the family. And it's like you show me where one either somebody that had the money, an African American person that had the money, and the team was being sold, and they were them or a group of them or a group of people, and were shut down from buying it, and you could say that it was race. I almost would imagine you probably would never be able to find that. And so it's like, well, so you're just saying like somebody should just sell their team. Somebody should just have to make it no, that's not how life works. That's not being fair. That's not so you just want people just to be moved out. You're wanting the opposite of what you're wanting the same thing that you're saying that we're doing. It's the same thing that people fought against in the 60s. That's what you want, but you want it to go the opposite direction because you think we need to fix or you think that will technically fix what happened in the past that you were never even part of. So
well,
it's
also
just, in sports, it's just ridiculous that they like what Stephen A. Smith said about Steve Nash, how he tried to say that was white privilege. because he's never been a coach. I'm like, there's been several African-American men that got a coaching job that were not head coaches.
Yeah.
Like, let's just stop with this. Like, you're putting a narrative, you're changing it, you're making it race, and like, you're the problem. You're making it the problem. Like, that's the thing.
Well,
it's like,
I mean, here's the deal too. Okay, I can count on one hand how many African Americans create wealth. Okay, now a lot of them are rich. Don't get me wrong. There are more African American millionaires now than there ever have been, but
of course,
they don't create wealth. Oprah creates wealth. Jay-Z creates wealth. Okay, Michael Jordan bought into the Hornets. He created wealth. LeBron creates wealth. Everybody else they get paid millions and millions, and it's like a big party, and half of them go broke in 10 years.
Oh yeah,
because
and some of them do like put small people on, but when you say create wealth, you're talking about like on a big scale.
He's talking about giving back.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but there are other people that do. There's plenty of players that get back to the community. But Bob's talking about create wealth on like a scale that matters. Like, it's not just your inner circle.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Bob's talking about going outside your inner circle and doing it.
So how many black people in America do you know that can afford to buy their own team? All right, Jay-Z.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, a lot of people can't even do it. A lot of people can't.
Yeah, I mean, there's very few billionaires.
There's most times when teams are bought, they're bought by groups.
But
which is
also,
fine, whatever.
Also,
but that's what I'm saying.
Think about it this way. Think about it this way. What billionaire right now wants to invest in the NBA? None.
Well, my point is that doesn't even matter.
It doesn't. I'm just saying, whether you're black, white, Mexican, Latino, or whatever, what billionaire looks at the NBA as a good investment right now with the numbers and what they've been doing?
Well, of course not right now. But I mean, if you take this year out of it, I'm just saying they're saying that's a racial problem or it's a divide. And I'm like, show me the statistics. Show me the amount of times that a team was being sold in a group, either predominantly African American or led by an African American, tried to buy it and they didn't, and there was no outstanding reason why. Show me that, because I'm telling you, the chances are it's probably never happened.
No.
So it's just like, come on, like, because the only people that would want to do that are probably people in the game. If anybody in the game, like a Jordan, or if LeBron ever wants to buy a team, he'll be able to buy a team. If Magic Johnson wanted to buy a team and the team was being sold and he got the money and the backers, he would be able to buy a team.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
they don't try. You're making an issue where there's not an issue.
Well, the current owners as well, they do get a decision in who's buying and who's not buying a team, but that goes into. Of course, they're also taking into consideration, can this group or this individual keep this team? Because the last thing an NBA franchise wants is someone that's going to get in there and then maybe 2 years down the road financially can't afford this team, and then that team goes up for sale again. So I'm sure that's on the back of their minds as well.
There's many things to selling a $1
So a lot of teams, look, with the local TV contracts and the national TV contract, if you buy into a team, you're not going to go broke.
No.
Okay, there's enough money out there every year from TV contracts where you're not going to go broke.
Right.
Okay.
But these billionaires have other investments, Bob. So it's not like it's not going to be just the NBA for them. So they're looking they're looking at their other finance. Right.
Right.
The owners are looking at their other finances. What else are they invested in? Is this an organization or a group or an individual that can afford this team 5, 6, 7, 10 years down the road? Because the last thing they want is teams changing hands constantly, which makes the league look bad. So I'm sure we have no idea what goes into the process of considering an ownership of a team. And I'm sure finances, what organizations these teams are involved in, these owners are involved in, commercial TV stuff, all that stuff goes into consideration. So I mean, it's something that I don't think a lot of individuals want to get involved in, especially with the current situation of the NBA is in right now. Because right now, if you look at that organization, if they were a company, would you invest in that company right now?
No.
So that amount of people that were out there that were considering buying an NBA team, well, this year I'm sure that number has gotten even smaller. I mean, if I'm a billionaire,
I don't think there's a lot of teams on the market for sale.
No,
no, there's not. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah.
But
I don't know.
But 2021,
never.
2021 is going to be an interesting year because it's just who's going to come back and watch. Because the NBA's problem is they are 89% of the athletes playing are black, but 90% of the people who attend games are white. And now you're calling half those people racist because of their political views. So,
oh yeah, you're calling them racist. You're saying that you don't understand, or you're biased and you don't even know it. Like all this stuff.
Right.
You continue to tell people that, like, eventually people are just going to get sick of hearing it, and it's just like, it just, I don't know. You just continue to do that, and it's not gonna help the situation. And didn't the NFL already come out and say, like, or was it the NBA that came out and said they're not doing any?
The NBA said they're not doing it again. They're not
promoting any social justice stuff again.
Yeah.
Right. Which is the right move, and that's what people don't want to admit. People don't want to talk about the fact that maybe before this year. Up until 2020, we were probably race was probably the least issue it's ever been in the country.
Yeah.
But people don't want to admit that.
Right.
Like even what's his name? Who's that actor? Was it Morgan Freeman? That said if you want to end racism, just stop talking about it.
Absolutely.
And Denzel Washington said, you need to, if you want to start fixing the problem, you need to look in the home.
Right.
And that's the thing, is it's just like I said, with sports, bringing it always back to sports, because this is a sports podcast. It's it just continues to be, they want to inject it where it doesn't need to be injected. And that's the thing. Like, I've never seen so many people make, like in my whole life, make racist comments on both sides. I'm talking about white people. I'm talking about black people. I've never seen so much racism being spewed from both sides because of everything that's going on. I honestly believe that we were getting. Hold
on. I don't see. This is what I'm talking about. Now you see what I'm seeing about Irvin Magic Johnson. Why does that need to be in the football game? Don't get me wrong. Did you see what just flashed up on the screen?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, never mind. He was just talking about how he was proud to see that there was finally some black referees.
It's all of them. All the referees there are all black.
Okay, why? Why does that need to be part of the game? Why does that need to be part of the game? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm proud to see that, but why does that need to be highlighted in the game? That's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we shouldn't be concerned about racism, but this is our getaway. This is what I was talking about. This is our.
It's not even about it being. It's not even about it being a getaway. It's not about that. Whoa. You start bringing people on, guys that are qualified referees that are saying, I tried to get into an NFL. There was an opening and they didn't give it to me strictly because I was black. You start showing me on a mass scale, we can start talking about it. Yeah, but until you start showing that, you can't just say because there isn't an all black officiating team, or there isn't that many black referees, that's because there's racism. It's I forget what did he say? Man, why am I
I don't know. I had a point, but you interrupted me, Mike.
So, sorry.
Okay, so did you guys see the pregame with Lisa Salter?
No, I didn't get
They
to
made a
watch.
deal about this being the all-black officiating crew tonight.
Yeah.
So Jerome Boger, who is the head referee tonight, he said, "I don't care that they're all black. All I care about is it shouldn't matter what your skin color is to be a good official."
Right.
Exactly.
And that's the whole point.
Exactly.
Well,
and
it doesn't need to be talked about.
Right.
Now,
so, you know what?
let me put this point in though. Where does it need? What part of the NFL, the NBA, baseball? Where does that need to all start at? That has to start at the top. I mean, it has to be the owners that have to say enough.
With what?
Okay, here's the deal.
All of it.
Where does what start?
With politics, religion, all that unnecessary stuff in our sports. I mean, the owners have to. I mean, that has to be part of their meetings from now on.
I think they're getting the idea now, because they realized that it was like, okay, no matter whether we believe in this stuff or not, if they're worried that they will look bad, they're worried that they'll be boycotted if they don't make a stance, even if it's not a stance they believe in. Look at Drew Brees. Look what he did. I don't care what he says. He can say it till he's blue in the face. That man caved under the pressure of losing his job, of being ousted by his teams and his players. That man caved and he said nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong, and he caved. And it doesn't matter how. And then the guy goes and puts the name of a guy that's being accused of rape on the back of his helmet. He wears it on the field, and it's like, dude, what are we doing here? But I think the owners are starting to realize, especially the NBA, because they said they're not doing it again, because they realize, look, they were worried about the what was going to happen to their ratings and stuff if they didn't. Look what happened now that they did. And when it all comes back to the dollar, how much money they lost. Those guys probably because they know if those ratings stay like that, they are going to use millions and millions of dollars because of that. And I don't care who you are. That man would not be a good businessman if he stood behind something that, one, wasn't making a difference. Because I don't care what you say, having that on the court does not make a difference. That's not what's going to change people's hearts and minds in this country. And if it's not going to matter, why have it there and why lose the money? It doesn't make sense.
Well, here's the deal too. I mean, it's got to come from the players. The players have to come out and realize all these people talking about we're oppressed. Well, then you know what? Get out of your white gated communities behind fences and go back and live in the hood. Then you're oppressed. Okay. Yeah. All these guys screaming, "I'm oppressed," all live in gated communities. All right.
They all live next to white people. So
stop yelling.
Okay, stop in big old mansions.
Hold on, Brian's got a point, man. Brian doesn't speak too much. Let Brian speak. Go.
Well, the thing is though, with any NBA, NFL, anything like that, we're talking referees, players, all that stuff. With referees, the way I look at it is, can you do your job? Yeah. Can you make the calls? Yeah. Can you do it well? Yeah. You're in. Done. To me, I don't care what you look like. I don't care anything else. If you can referee a game and be non-biased about it and make sure that there's no cheating, Patriots, and all that stuff, then we're not gonna have a problem. But I mean, that's the way I look at it. Is with the referees,
that's how most people. That's how most people think.
The referees. I mean, I'm sure there is a real strict, tough process that a guy has to get through to get to this high of a level.
I guarantee it.
I mean, these guys are coaching little league.
They pay them over $100,000.
Yeah, high school games. They got into doing weekend games to college games before they even get there. I mean, this referee didn't just wake up this morning or 6 months ago and say, "Oh, you know what? I want to be a referee." It doesn't happen that way. these guys have been doing it. I'm willing to bet a lot of these referees have been doing it since they had kids. Since they had kids at home.
Well, the other thing too is that like us watching the games and all that stuff, just like anything else, if we're on the outside looking in, our opinion is going to be actually a lot different, and we're going to nitpick a lot more than we are inside the game. Right. When I was in high school, I did refereeing for us, some of our sports games. Not like higher level. It was more of like just our own teams, our own players refereed our own like scrimmages at times, because then that way we can understand like where the referee's coming from, what they see, and stuff like that too. So being that ref, I had a lot of even my own classmates, like my own players, were yelling at me because I was making I wouldn't make a wrong call or a call that they would think that it was wrong. And so being in that situation too, looking at the referees and the players and stuff, like looking from the outside in is a whole different perspective too. And we can nitpick all we want.
Yeah,
I can totally understand that too. However, I consider sports just like any other job. You're getting paid to do something. The referees are too. And the better you are at it, the better like positions you are, like the playoffs. Like you're going to be more refereeing the playoffs, Super Bowl, stuff like that, than anybody else. Because if you're good at your job, you will be successful in what you're doing,
and you'll be recognized.
Absolutely.
I want to believe that this game that I'm watching right now, every person on that field is qualified to be there.
Oh, absolutely.
And that includes. That's right.
Oh,
that's how I look at it. That's
the thing is.
Hold on. I got my first experiences being a referee as a soccer coach, and that was 10, 11, 12-year-olds. Referee didn't show up for the second game. My game was over. The guy runs up to me and says, "Hey, can you ref?" I said, "Well, yeah, my game's done. I can, I didn't want to do it, but I didn't want that other division to lose an opportunity for a game." The worst hour and 20 minutes of my entire life, dude. I don't know. I had so much respect for those guys after that. I mean, refereeing is one thing, but refereeing boys, 11, 12-year-old boys in a very fast-paced freaking game of soccer, dude, I was like, no. And trying to get, with soccer, there's just only two guys, one on each end. So I'm trying to be where the ball is. So I'm trying to make sure I'm in position to make sure I see if the ball is out of bounds, if someone's pushing. And I mean, I was in pretty good shape back then, and I was done. Dude. I had nothing left. But yeah, I mean, it has to. But you're right. I think it. Even before the owners can make that type of a decision, I think you're right, Bob. I think the players need to actually say, "Hey, we need to put a stop to this." Look, in the NBA, for instance, I mean, those guys have to see the numbers. They have to see their TV numbers, and they have to realize that those TV numbers are going to affect the possibility of getting a raise.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, that's the whole deal.
Well, yeah, but if it doesn't affect their bottom dollar, then they're not gonna change anything. It just looked like what they did when they tried to say, "Oh, we're sitting out for," the NBA said, "Oh, we're sitting out," and then what did they do? They set out one game, and then what happened? The very next game, guess what? They were back because guarantee the owners were like, these are the playoffs. Y'all don't play. Y'all don't get paid. And this is going to cause a major issue. We're going to lose TV endorsements. You're talking about stuff above even your pay grade, and you make $30 million a year. So you guys better figure this the hell out.
If the ratings are low and their next CBA comes up, the people writing checks for the TV contracts are going to go, "We're not going to pay you as much." So the Players Association gets like 52% of the money. So they're going to get less money. That means that the salary cap's got to go down, which means you can't have three guys on your roster making max deals anymore because you don't have the money.
Nope.
Well, yeah, so, and then the coach, the owners don't make as much. the owners aren't going to just start paying people out of their own pockets. Like,
no,
if they don't make as much, they can't pay their players as much.
That was the 80s with the 49ers.
Well,
am I right, Bob?
well, yeah. Well, in the 80s, there was no salary cap.
Yeah, I know, but that's what we don't want.
There was no salary cap, so so they had all-stars backing up all-stars. That's why they won.
Yep.
You know, but it's just I don't know, something's got to be.
Hey.
Let's
calm down now. We're not going to start.
Hey, Mike, you were too young. You were too young to realize.
We're not going to say the Niners paid for their Super Bowls. Let's not even start.
Those lavish trips to Hawaii.
We're not saying the Niners paid for their Super Bowls, okay? Those guys, you're talking about, you had the arguably the best ever quarterback and the best other wide receiver on the same team, with obviously other great players too, but let's not say they paid for their Super Bowls.
How many teams could back up a Joe Montana with a Steve Young?
He's a rookie. He's not even playing.
He wasn't a rookie. He had come over from Tampa Bay. He played for the LA
but
Galaxy.
he wasn't playing. You can't say if I don't care if a team buys a whole bunch of all-stars and sets them on the bench.
Joe Montana. Thanks, Jeff.
If they buy a bunch of all-stars and then they set them on the bench, that isn't going to change anything.
Before I could type it out, Jesse did. Before I could type it out.
Yes, they did.
That's probably because he's a Cowboys fan or a Raider fan.
No.
Or he's just a fan of a team that probably sucks.
No, he's a fan of that. He's a fan of that logo that's right next to Bob.
Oh, the Rams?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. No, I mean, something needs to be done. And you know, I don't think it's just basketball. I think that all the sport. I'm watching the run here. Don't hold on to that ball, bitch. No, I think something needs to be done throughout all the professional leagues. There's just got to be some separation. I mean, think back, Bob. You probably can think back further. When's the last time you can remember something political being involved in sports? Something big and political. Probably all the way, but you'd have to kind of go back to Jim Brown.
Well, yeah, you would go back to Jim Brown in Vietnam War, but also you'd go back to the '68 Olympics in Mexico City, where they were doing
Wasn't there something with Michael too?
Well, no, it was John Carlos and Tommy Smith. They won first and second place, and I want to say the 400 meters.
Yeah,
they both had their black gloves on their fists, and they did the Black Power sign. But that's about. That's about the last
Michael, wasn't there something with Jordan? Didn't they want Jordan to speak out on something? And it was in the
Michael Jordan's not going to speak out because Michael Jordan understands if he says something wrong. But I'm
saying it was in that thing that he did, that documentary. He talked about it. I forget what it was. There was something they wanted him to speak out about. And he was just like, look, I don't do that. Like, that's not me. Like, so I'm not going to speak out just because you guys want me. I don't remember what it was.
Exactly.
Do you think though, do you think it's this newer, I'm going to hate saying the word millennials, but do you feel that we're going to see more of that?
It's not just the millennials.
But wait, let me finish. But do you feel that we're going to see more of this from this group? Yeah. Because this group is getting to a point where they're getting to that age where, yes, we're going to start seeing more of them playing sports here professionally. Yep. Do you think something, because if you look at it, I mean, I hate kind of putting them in that hole, but I feel like we're going to see more of that from that group in the future here.
Yeah, but
because
your guys' generation is the one putting the batteries in their back.
No, our generation is the ones that are paying the checks.
Right. Our generation is buying the boomers are the ones buying the season tickets.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, the boomers are buying the season tickets now.
Well, yeah,
and frankly, they're getting fed up.
Yeah. I mean, you
Fucking
look at
yeah,
millennials is the
but
proper
this
term.
is the thing, though.
Okay.
If you want to, you blame millennials, but who raised the millennials?
I know look at
why?
my
What do you
boys.
mean no? What do you
look at
mean
my
no?
look at my boys. Look
So
at
hold
my
on.
boys. Are they my boys millennials?
Okay, John,
Yeah,
I'm not talking
but-
about you specifically.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
say this group of kids are different and learned something, and their teachers had nothing to do with it.
Oh, the teachers had something.
Come
to do with
on,
it.
this is common sense here.
Oh,
You
teachers
can't
have
do
a big
that.
part of it. Teachers have a
That's
big part of it.
my point, though.
Yeah.
Kid-
I'm not blaming it on parents. I'm not blaming it
people
on the
that
parents.
are teaching these kids are the ones putting the batteries in their back, which is older people.
Yeah. Yeah, but those are the same liberal teachers that we've all had, that Bob had, that Brian's had, that I had.
And you guys didn't do anything about it, and now look where it's at.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
It's been that way since the 60s. It's been that way.
No,
since
but
the
it's
60s.
gotten worse, and we know it.
Yeah.
Hold on here. Actually, a second. When I was in high school, we had the only liberal teachers I had were in my government class, Mr. Jackson and somebody else. And half the student body in my government class, it was always a constant argument about history and politics because a lot of us did not agree with his view. A lot of us took the views of our parents. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. I mean, it was a constant struggle because a lot of us did not come out brainwashed by what he wanted. We had our own thoughts. But I'll tell you where the generation went wrong is don't hit your kids, timeouts, everybody gets a trophy. I don't care if you win or lose, everyone gets a trophy. Bullshit. That's what's wrong with society now is they come out of college, they have a degree in Black African studies and they're white and they want to go work in the corporate world. Nobody give them a job. Well, I need to get a job. Well, you have to hire me because I got a degree. No, I don't have to hire you because of shit. If you're qualified for the job, I will give you a job.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to give you a job just because you have a degree in something that doesn't even exist in what I'm trying to do.
Oh, it was happening. It was happening everywhere because it was happening in the police departments, the fire departments. Let's take the fire department because I know about this. I'm not going to name any names, but they changed the weight of the dummy that needs to be carried out of a fire building so they can have more women qualified to be firemen.
That kind of stuff is the problem.
What happens when there is a physical 205-pound fucking human being in a fire that woman can't pick up and carry out no more because she qualified for 180 pounds?
That's the thing is everybody, the biggest problem that we've had for all these generations and the country is equality. People want everything, or not equality of outcome. People want the equality of outcome, and they don't realize that those things don't correlate. Yes, me and every other person has the opportunity to go try to be women too. Could go be a Navy SEAL or go be an NFL player. But guess what?
I still
can't physically do it, so I can't be it.
Yeah, I still think the Dodgers need to hire a woman on third base.
What?
Well, the thing is nowadays, one thing I've noticed lately, I mean, I would say within like the past few years at least, is especially in the other industry that I'm in with the vaping industry, is people want to know what's the best. I want you to tell me what is the best thing. I want you to tell me what is the best thing.
Right.
And then, so with that mentality, that mindset, you're also going to be saying, I want you to tell me how to think. I want you to tell me who to choose. I want you to tell me what's the best thing to be doing. But if you have somebody who's listening, all these people who are listening to somebody who's qualified in their field but has more of a one-sided judgment, you're going to have that one person telling all these people how to act, how to be, what to think, and all that stuff. And I've had discussions with coworkers, family, daughter, and stuff like that. And what I tell them is that they ask me, they go, but this is bad, and I ask them why, and they can't really say why. They can't give me a reason why. So with that, what that's telling me is that they don't know what they're really talking about, but they're following a view that they don't know why they're following.
Yeah, we talked about this on our other show, but that nobody cares to know. It's like they don't want to know what's good for them. They just want to know what's the best. What is the best? I want that. I don't care if this is good for me or not. I want the best.
Yep.
What's up? Who's J Dog?
Well, it's Jesse, but we can't see him.
Yeah.
The damn.
Get by your Get by your Wi-Fi. Look at this. He's in the dark. There he is. He's in the dark. What is up, Jesse? Welcome to the show, brother. Did you not pay your electricity bill? Yeah, Jesse's.
Don't kill myself.
Jesse's a Rams fan, by the way.
Yes, 3 Rams fans right now on live. What are your thoughts, Jeff? There he is.
The mic sounds like shit.
Yeah, you got headphones by any chance, or little headphones?
Yeah, the mic is bad.
Yeah. You look tired.
I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you. You look like you delivered a lot of fake Biden envelopes to the post office. Oh, he left now.
Way to scare off our guests.
Yeah, he'll come back. I think he's going to go look for some headphones. But yeah, come on, babies, come on. I got this. Go ahead, Bob.
Go ahead, John.
No. Go ahead. I was just going to talk about. We're probably going to start seeing some bullshit.
I'm all for best person for the job, but everybody needs to be able to do the same thing.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Because, and I mean, you guys are way too young to remember this. And back in the middle 70s, I want to say UC Davis. UC Davis was doing affirmative action. Okay. Had to have X amount of black people at the college, had to have X amount of this. So there was a white kid named Alan Bakke, who had the grades, had the test scores, had everything, had everything that he needed to like be accepted at UC Davis. But unfortunately, UC Davis had enough white people, so he didn't get in. And he filed a lawsuit, a reverse discrimination lawsuit. And I think he won like $10 million. And at the time, back in the 70s, $10 million was a lot of money. And that's when UC Davis stopped doing affirmative action. Because, the courts ruled, it's really not fair to but it's whoever's qualified, man. It's whoever is qualified.
Why is there 2? Oh.
I got it.
Oh, you mean it's not? You mean it is actually racism to discriminate based on race? That's what that is?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's what that is. He was white. He was white.
You learn something new every day.
You're good, Jess. You're good, Jesse. You're muted, but you're good. Muted. He's got to unmute yourself, Jess.
Should be at the bottom.
There it is.
There we go.
There we
Welcome
go.
to 4 Nobodies Talking Sports.
Your sound is it's all broke up though when you guys talk.
Oh, yeah, it might be. Are you using your Wi-Fi in the house or your phone Wi-Fi?
Yeah. But I got a hell of.
Yeah.
Good.
Uh-oh. Steal the wife's laptop, Jesse. Oh man.
Yeah, the thing is I think we're going to continue to see more of this in sports.
Yeah, something needs to be stopped now. It needs to be addressed before. Well, you got baseball season coming up. You got basketball season coming up. And well, hockey's pretty much nobody's topic of there's no concern at hockey.
Okay,
Go ahead, Bob.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, okay? And again, I'm the white racist supremacist, but I don't think black people give a shit about baseball. They really don't.
They don't. I think
I mean, not to the extent as they care about football or basketball.
The NBA or the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Right.
But
now, older black people, you get around black guys in their 60s and 70s, those cats love baseball.
They love
because
baseball.
they grew up playing. Problem is now is if you want to leave the inner city, there's only one way out. No, there's actually two ways out. Either be a rapper or play sports. And the easiest sports to get out of the city is basketball and football.
Yeah. It's hard. It's even hard in the white neighborhoods to get 8 guys to play baseball. 9 guys. It's like, I don't have a glove. All right. You play the outfield. You play the outfield. We got 1 bat, 1 ball.
Right.
Yeah. In basketball, you need is a hoop and a basketball and 1 other guy. That's it. If you really wanted to practice.
And that's why you don't see a lot of black guys playing baseball, because one, you got to get organized. You can't play street ball because you just can't. Kids can't play in the street anymore. Plus, a lot of the kids coming up now are the Dominicans, Venezuelans, because that's how they get off the island, man.
Yeah. Baseball's
those
big
guys
out
use
there.
no partners club.
Oh yeah.
Those white kids and
the Dominicans are good
playing baseball.
Those Dominicans,
they are.
Didn't they win the last? What was that thing? Or who won the last? Not what's that baseball? The World Classic or something like that.
The World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, who won?
The U.S. team did.
U.S. won.
Yeah, but who did they beat though?
China, Japan.
The Dominicans.
I thought Dominicans were up there, weren't they?
They're always up there.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Didn't they beat Japan?
They could have beat Japan. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I don't remember who it was. But anyways, yeah, I just see it. Well, this is just it's gonna continue to be an issue. We'll see how it is at the middle of next year. But if this stuff continues, it's gonna continue to be an issue, and it's gonna be in sports as long as they allow it to be. So.
Is it the World Baseball Classic? Is that what it's called?
The World Baseball Classic.
It's only going to be an issue in sports as long as the fans let it be an issue. Once the fans stop participating, like the NBA this year, as long as the fans stop watching, then they're going to go, "Hey, this shit needs to stop." And that's how it's going to end. Is we've spoken to the NBA. Your product sucks. And we hate being called racist every fucking minute of the game. Okay? So we're not going to watch you anymore. So that's when the NBA goes, maybe we're not going to do this Black Lives Matter anymore.
But they're not, but they can't stop the players from saying what they want to say.
Everybody say hi to Kathy.
Kathy! Hi,
Kathy.
The World Classic.
Yeah,
the World Baseball Classic is every 4 years, like the Olympics.
Yes. Yeah, it's every 4 years.
Yeah.
We need. So I have a question. So let's say the XFL actually took off this year, and let's say the NFL did their thing with all that stuff, and the XFL didn't. Do you think the XFL would actually be more successful?
No.
No.
The XFL
more successful than they were, or more successful than the NFL. What should clarify, buddy?
Okay. I should clarify. Do you think they would have had a better start?
Possibly.
Than they would have without.
Than they would have if nothing happened. Yeah, possibly.
Right. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking at. Is
that a fumble, Bob?
I think
that's too late now. They said it wasn't, but I thought it was.
Had a good chance.
He touched it. Did he go out? They're going to say he didn't have possession when he went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Brian.
Didn't The Rock now officially buy all the XFL stuff?
I think him and some other people were going to.
The XFL, I would appreciate another league, but another league is never going to work in the springtime.
No.
You got hockey, you got the NBA, you got NASCAR, you got baseball.
Yeah.
Another league is not going to work in the springtime. I'm sorry.
I don't ever see it being successful. I'm sorry. People have told me I'm wrong.
No.
I never see the XFL. I don't care. I do not see it being successful ever.
I think there's
you're
a
never
group
gonna
of
see a
people
league-
that like. I think there's a small group that likes the speed of the X whatever. I can never get that XFL. I think they like the pace, the speed of it. But I still think there's just too many of the diehards that want to see NFL football. Period. That's where the stars are.
Right. If you want to make the XFL work, you got to play it in the fall and in the winter, and you got to play it on Thursday nights.
Thursday nights,
because Friday night's high school football, Saturday's college football, Sunday is professional football, and the only crowd you're going to get is Thursday nights or Wednesday nights.
But could they compete against the Thursday night game?
No.
You got one. Yeah, but come on now. Cleveland's playing the Jets. Who would you rather go see?
Yeah, but even then, I just don't.
So here's a question then. What if the XFL did it on the opposite side of NFL? So like, during the summertime and stuff like that versus the fall winter. And then players can cross if they want to without really any repercussions.
Players can cross.
That would be
players
nice.
will never cross.
That would be nice,
they won't.
but
players
do they even have?
They won't even be allowed to. Their contracts will make it to where they're not allowed to.
Right.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because some of these guys got
No,
contracts.
not maybe.
Well,
Your team,
there's
and
a lot
you're
of guys
giving a
that
guy
got
a contract for millions of dollars. He is not playing another. Dude, you do realize that's in a lot of guys' contracts, right?
Well,
there's
there's certain
they can't even ride
activities
motorcycles.
They can't ride motorcycles. They can't do certain things. Already, that's already in their contract.
So let me clarify. The reason why I say maybe is if there was an agreement between the NFL and XFL to have those players,
there never would be because you're taking away their revenue.
I'm just saying that's the only reason why I say maybe. Only reason. I mean,
well, you're competing. You're talking. Why would they have a contract with their competitor?
Besides that, these guys don't play to get beat up. They're not going to play 10 extra games before the season starts.
Yeah, and these guys will never play. No, to get paid to get paid another $1 million. Nah, that's cool.
Now again, the XFL could work. Okay, the XFL could work, but here's how you do it. Okay, again, you do a Thursday night, and it's like a minor league system for the pros. Okay, so basically, each team has an XFL team, and it's a minor league. So when your guys get hurt, you pull these guys up, just like baseball and basketball.
Sorry, I got excited there on that. They went for it on 4th down and denied.
Yeah. But that's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah. And Jesse's correct here. Network TV, enough money gets behind it. It will work, but development. Yeah, there's just no way. I don't see them. I don't see them getting
league for football.
Yeah, that could work. And it'd give the NFL. It would give the NFL a minor league system to where they can pull from. So if someone gets hurt, they can pull from that league like they do in baseball. And I think it would be an advantage for the players. It'd be an opportunity to get to the show, the big show. But you would I mean, it would be interesting to see something like that, a minor league NFL team that plays.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of like what practice squads and stuff are?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but practice squads only 10 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it nearly worked. Like, worked is in what sense? That they actually got started? They can get it started. I'm saying it will never continue to be successful. I mean, they got started in the past. I'm just saying I don't see it. It just won't ever be continuously successful. Anybody can throw $100 million at it and get it started. keeping it going is what
I think we should put
matters.
I think we should put all our money together right here and buy a team.
Buy an XFL team.
I don't think we can
Bob, did you watch that YouTube
God
video I
damn it.
sent you?
Did
Bob,
they get that timeout?
Huh?
Did they
Did
get
you
that
watch-
timeout called? Go ahead.
did you watch that YouTube video I sent you about the
You
NFL
see what
and
these guys are doing?
how they got started and all that stuff?
Oh, son of a
No.
bitch! You got to be kidding
Okay.
me!
Watch
Come on,
that.
Gronk. Why is
Basically,
Go
it's
ahead.
showing
Go ahead,
that
Brian.
these teams at the very beginning they started with $500.
Right.
Nowadays, I mean, it's not going to be $500 nowadays. I mean, granted that. However, I mean, it's possible that other people can come in and like make other teams or invest in other stuff. A little.
Madden 13 is on sale.
But no, but see, back then, $500 was a big investment.
Mhm.
But back then, you weren't competing against anything. You didn't have TV. You were trying to figure out something new to do in between baseball and basketball was just getting started.
Mhm.
So really, you had nothing to compete against.
Yeah. Hey Jesse, you could
Hey,
jump
what-
in. We could have a 5. We could have a 5-owner team. You can jump in, put some of your money in there. We could buy 2 Madden games.
That's funny.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see that there was a conversation on Instagram where on Madden 20, Colin Kaepernick has the same rating as Kyler Murray?
Yep.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big Kaepernick fan. I just don't think he performs as well as other quarterbacks. It's just
I don't
a thing
think
I
so
have.
either.
It has nothing to do with him or how he acts. I just don't think he performs as well as other quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is. Oh, are you? No, you're not even gonna catch up.
Who catch up?
You're not gonna catch up.
No, I'm not. I'm not. There's no way now. Fucking he's been throwing the hell out of the ball to Woods. But this is where we're standing so far. We got a couple guys. Mike's got one guy left, Mike. How are you looking there, Mike?
Well, he's got
The
like
same
9.
as I told you guys yesterday. It's
It's-
not
it's-
going to happen.
He's got 9 points from him so far
He's got 9.
from Brady.
Yeah, 8.9. Well, it was close. It was close.
I wouldn't have that on the screen.
Yeah, I'm catching up to Phil, but I don't think I'm going to beat Phil.
Yeah.
Not unless the Rams get the ball back and go long to Cooper Kupp.
So Phil's
Yeah.
gonna have his second to win.
Yeah.
His first
Look
one
at
was like
him in the butt, though. Karen kicked ass.
You got Karen I think she just went off this week with 164.
Well, now
She's
that
not
paying
done.
attention, it's starting to play, change her lineup and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Phil's got something interesting going on is because he's got Thielen on there, who's actually out on COVID reserve for, I think he's got to test positive, 2 or 3 times before the next game for him to actually be in there. Otherwise, he's not going to be in.
Right.
So, so he might be out as one big player there right now. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank's not catching her. The dude, look at the dude, Jesse.
Dude is coming up, man.
Jesse's on fire. Is that 2 in a row for him, or did he lose last week?
No, that Jesse won.
Yeah, Jesse won. So Jesse's looking pretty good. He's 6-4 overall, 4th in the West. Jesse's coming back. Got a good team.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
no,
know.
did you see Jesse yesterday? He was complaining that whoever had Taysom Hill started him at tight end.
yep.
Yeah.
They
But
just announced.
that's all right because Travis Kelce outscored Taysom Hill, so he's happy now.
Yeah.
Well, they just announced today on the fantasy stuff that Hill's going to be quarterback slot now instead of tight end slot and quarterback.
Right.
So he's
they're
only
gonna-
on one spot now.
So they fixed
Yeah,
that.
so they're going to make it. Yeah, they're going to change it.
Jesse wants me to look at total points. Oh, okay, hold on, Jess. That's standings, guys.
Yep.
Oh,
Go down a bit.
And
There
there he is. Where is Jesse? Right there. That's as of right now, Jess. So
yeah.
you are in 5th place. I've been dropping like fucking. That's what's up, Jesse says. Hey, Jesse, I got a feeling the ring is staying. It's staying in Modesto. The ring is staying in Modesto. I know that. Unless Karen has just, I don't think she has a shot, does she, guys? With how many games left?
I think I have more of a shot than Karen does.
Yeah, you have more of a shot.
Now Karen, I think Karen's done.
Yeah. So there, with Bobby at 7-3, Big Titty 6-4, Vegas.
Big Titties need to win tonight, though.
Yeah, Big Titties needs to win tonight. Mike's pretty much a lock. That's first place spot.
Well, there's 2 games left. I got 2 games to try to catch up to him.
I don't know.
All right, well, Big Titties just picked up. Oh, it's only 5 points now between me and Phil.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because Godwin just got a touchdown.
Godwin did just get a touchdown, and I need Cooper Kupp to do something here, man.
I got to stop sharing that screen.
Right.
Son of a
Okay,
biatch.
so here's what we okay. All right, fellas, here's what we need to happen, right?
All right. Hit us.
In another league, I need the Rams to keep the ball all the way down to the last second and kick a field goal. Because I'm up by 1 point. All right, it's 101 to 100. This is a money league. So I need the Rams to keep the ball and drive down and kick a field goal to win the game.
Just a field goal? How about they get a touchdown?
Touchdown works, but I just don't. I don't need Brady to get the ball back.
Okay. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed for you there, Bob. Would they get mad if I
could give me like 6 points on this drive? It'd be phenomenal.
So, Bob, what does NASCAR need to do to get more viewers?
What does NASCAR need to do? Stop calling us all racist because we have a Confederate flag, and realize that Bubba Wallace is not that fucking great of a driver. Right?
Not that.
NASCAR stayed quiet. Well, you got to put
bullshit. They didn't stay quiet. They tried to claim that a freaking garage pull down was a noose.
Yeah.
Right.
Something that had been there for years. Wrong. Get the hell out of here.
Right.
Like,
and that's the problem. They bought into this whole Black Lives Matter narrative, and it turned off half the fan. I have not seen a race, and trust me, I grew up with NASCAR. I love NASCAR. We used to have season tickets to Phoenix. I did not see a race after the whole noose incident. I just turned it off.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you pissed off Bob.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched one race. Like I don't care. Yeah. Like I'm not going to sit here and support that. Like support. I'll tell you what though.
When Danica Patrick was racing,
that's why
there was a lot more hot chicks in the stands, man. We'd go to Phoenix.
What?
A lot more hot chicks in the stands.
Yeah, they're
wearing her.
I know they ruined. Yeah, she ruined it, man. She was our
there was
our
more
NASCAR.
Hot chicks in the
She was our NASCAR babe.
Come on.
And did you see that Aaron Rodgers dumped her for some other? Well, I don't know if he dumped her, but they broke up and he got a new girlfriend. I think he probably dumped her because the girl that he's dating now, Danica introduced them to each other, and she's younger. And she's younger, and she must do something better than Danica because Danica's way better looking.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she's older than her, she's way better looking than that girl. The girl's like an actor or something. But
Danica
must be tough to live with or something because
Okay, so we need a drive. We need a long drive. We need a long drive that culminates with 2 seconds left to go in the game, and you kick a field goal.
Why you need the kicker to
But-
get points?
No, I don't. I just need the Rams to win. I need
You
Cooper
just
Kupp
need
to get 6 points. But I don't need Tampa Bay to get the ball back. That's what I do not need.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't.
I do not need Tampa Bay to get the ball back.
Right. He needs the Rams to score and
Don't
to run the
score too
clock.
quick.
Yeah.
Don't score
run
too
the
quick.
clock.
Well, they just got
Run
a
the
lot
clock.
of yards and they got out of bounds.
They did. Now look, I would happily take a loss to Phil tonight if I could win
If
in
the
my
Rams
other league.
win. That's how I'm well, I was gonna say I'm just happy. I'll
The
take
other
a
league
loss
is a money
anytime.
league, and I'm
Yeah,
in a good
that's
spot,
money's money.
and I'm in a good spot to win some money.
But hey, we didn't have you on last night to talk about this, so we're gonna give it. I'm gonna put it up here. Oh, can I do this? Okay. Oh, hold on here. Application window. Yeah, I can do it. Here we go. What are your thoughts on that right there, Bob? Are you happy with that?
Be perfectly honest, I could care less.
Yeah. You could care. I was hoping to get some insight from you on
Bob, can you believe that LaMelo Ball went 3?
Yeah.
I think he's going to be overrated.
I don't think he's even going to. I don't think he's going to be as good as his brother, and I think his brother's an. Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
I know Anthony
Mike.
Edwards is good.
Time out, Mike. You ask a question, you wait for the person to answer it first.
That's how questions work.
That's how it works.
I think if LaMelo's dad would go away, I think that'd be a good pick, but I think he's too involved and he's obnoxious. I know that Anthony Edwards played for Georgia. Those other guys, I could not tell you who they play for, why they played for. I don't know.
Okay. Well, here's my worry about Ball. I do worry that there's gonna be even more ruckus with him though too, because just like his brother, and his dad is the one that got a lot of that and whatnot, and with him, I think he's going to be on Michael's case a lot, and I believe that it might affect his game playing and his future with the Hornets.
Well, Michael won't put up with that.
Right. Well,
I'll tell you that right now. That ain't going to be going on. Michael will tell him, dude, you don't even know what you're talking about, so go sit down.
Right. Well, that's exactly it. Because his brother was on the Lakers, wasn't it? And then he got into a lot of fiascos there, and then he ended up leaving and going to outside the country to play, I believe it was, and he hasn't been back since. I don't think.
No.
Well, no. His the oldest Ball brother got traded to the Pelicans.
Yep.
Okay, now LaMelo, his brother was in college, and they went to China, and his brother was part of that group that stole some sunglasses and got busted.
Right.
And so they got kicked out of college. So LaMelo and his brother played in Europe last year.
In the
in Lithuania.
Yep.
To get some more skills so they could get drafted.
Yep.
What do you think about the Celtics pick? What do you think about the Celtics pick right there? I know you're a Celtics man.
Again, I have no idea who Aaron Nesmith is. I have no idea.
See, I used to watch the draft a lot, and I haven't watched it in probably I'd say at least a good 10 years.
Small forward, 6'6".
This year was. Well, that's just the whole thing is you didn't get to watch college football this year, right? So you don't know who half these players are,
unless you've been following.
Right,
you're a dieharder,
right, Jesse? Yep. He said neither. I thought one did play in LA or something like that.
No, that was the oldest brother.
Okay, was it LA? Yeah. Was that right or was I wrong?
No, he played for LA. Yeah,
Lonzo got traded.
Lonzo played for LA and got traded.
He traded to the Hornets.
Gotcha.
No, he got traded to the Pelicans.
Right. He was part of the Anthony Davis deal, I thought.
I believe he might have been. Yes, I believe he was. I don't even think that. I don't know if LaMelo's even going to be as good as Lonzo. And to me, Lonzo is just an average player.
They cannot leave Brady.
He's very smart, but I think he's just an average player.
Rams just threw me, by the way.
Yeah. What part of the game are you on right now? I'm watching online, so there might be a difference in time. But I'm watching
TV. I'm watching my TV live.
I'm watching the replay of the last play. What are you on right now?
They left too much time on the clock, which means if they miss the field goal, they're screwed. They got to hit the field goal. Now they got to play 2 minutes and 40 seconds worth of defense. They're giving the ball back to Tom Brady. I'm down by 1 point. I'm going to lose.
Yeah, they're going to give it to the GOAT, and we know what he can do. But, hey, I got confidence in the Rams defense.
You're down by 1 point, Bob?
Yeah, no, I'm up by one. Up by one.
And
I'm up by 1 point. Brady gets the ball. Brady completes a pass. I'm done.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're probably going to lose.
It's good. It's good. Maybe he throws a pick on his first play. There's always hope.
But the draft, like I said, there was no college football, so I don't even know who half these guys are.
Yeah, I was hoping to get some insight from you on that.
No.
I
pretty much gave up. I pretty much gave up on the NBA, and I totally lost interest. I mean, I used to be a big NBA guy. I mean, I really did, but I used to be a NASCAR guy too, and I'm not. Now, if we can get like a bikini fishing league, I'm all over, dude. Get some bass boats and bring bikinis fishing. I'm all over it.
I'll watch that.
I'll throw this at Bob.
Bob, do you have Instagram?
I do.
I'm going to send you over an account you need to follow.
Oh, wait, is it Southern Girls Gone Crazy? Is it Girls Who Love Fishing? Is it which one is
Fumble. No, God damn it. No. There you go, Bob. NASCAR's top drivers.
What?
Good for Chase Elliott. He won the championship. Other than that, again, I didn't watch a race.
I've never, and I don't know why, I've never liked Brad.
Brad. When Brad was younger, Brad was edgy and Brad pissed everybody off.
I never liked
wreck everybody.
Oh, he just completed a pass.
To who?
Gronk, I believe.
No, if he's going to throw a pass to somebody, he needs to throw a pass to Godwin so I can beat Phil. That's why he's saving grace.
No, yeah, I don't think it was Godwin. I think it was a tight end. Yeah. That was just a pass to. Shit.
Who else?
And is he hurt? That was Godwin. But he's hurt. He's
47 game.
He's limping off the field.
Yeah, 47 game.
No. He's staying on. He looks okay. Yeah, it was to Godwin.
Oh, dude, I am 0.6. I am 0.6 behind Phil. I'm 0.06 behind Phil. I need Godwin to catch one more pass.
Oh, jeez. You're asking for a lot.
Pop it up. John, pop it up.
Okay. Well, pop up our things? Yeah.
Yeah. I am 0.06 behind Phil. I started the night at 88.32.
That's great.
There it is.
Wow.
Bobby.
That's hilarious.
But what's more important? What's more important, Bob? The Rams win or your win?
The Rams win.
There you go.
Because I already lost in the other league because Godwin caught a pass, and so I'm already done there. But I just need one more catch from Godwin, dude. I really do.
I think you'll get it. That's for sure. With them trying to work it up the field there. I mean, all they got to do is get within field goal range. And they're
check that
what?
out, 0.06.
God dang it! Am I edging? Am I edging up?
No.
No.
You're done, John.
Gronk needs to catch two. He needs to get 100-yard pass for a touchdown, and then somehow get another touchdown.
Nope, Godwin needs to catch one more pass, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, I think you'll get that here in a second. I think. Let me shorten this up a little bit so I can. I got my screen split so I can watch the game, and it's too small. I can't pay attention to it. We're gonna watch it live as Bob takes Phil.
I don't know, man. Like I said, Godwin, he's got to the ball to Godwin one more time. And of course, Phil's probably cussing, going, no!
These sons of bitches. Let's see. Can I get the matchup up? Let me see.
But
There
no,
it
I'd much
is.
rather have the Rams win.
Yeah, I know. There it is. We're going to watch it live. Will Bob take him? I bet the very next pass goes to either Gronk or your guy.
No, well, he just threw to Antonio Brown out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm way behind you. They just started the play from the commercial. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, come on, Rams. I want Bob to win, but come on, Rams. I still love you,
I
Phil.
definitely want Rams to win first.
Yeah, I want the Rams to win. But
Interception.
Really? Yes.
Yes, thank you, God.
Interception. That's -2 points. I'm back in the game. Hold on here.
Oh, shit.
I think you might have pulled it off.
Oh, baby. Why did he go down? Why didn't he continue running?
Because
Oh, no.
run the clock.
All the Rams have you now. Victory formation 3 times. Game's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. They only have one timeout left. All right.
That's why they did that.
Okay, tied and yes. Okay, so me and this guy are tied, right?
Yeah.
But I win the tiebreaker because my bench outscored his bench.
Oh, shit. Oh, is that how that's how I was going to ask how tiebreakers work out.
Wait, are you telling me that does it go into like points, like little points, like percentage points?
No, not in this league. It goes in by
the bench, he said.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying what league is it?
Oh, it's my buddy Mike. It's called
no, I'm saying
it's called Flea Flicker. Flea Flicker.
That's the name of the program?
Yeah, Flea Flicker.
I've never even heard of that one.
I said Brady would throw 1 pick, and he did tonight.
Well, he's throwing 2 picks tonight.
He's thrown 2, yeah.
So it's not by percent. It doesn't do like tenths of points, Bob.
No, it doesn't.
It's just straight up.
He sets it up for regular. Yeah, there are no tenths.
Okay, so it's just straight points.
Yeah.
Like, what's the score?
Right now, well, we're tied at 101 apiece.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because in our league, because it does tenths of points. Like if you were tied, sometimes after the game, it will readjust because it was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hold the ball. Hold the ball. Thank you.
I don't know why they're running the ball. All you gotta do is take a knee. Well, it's 3rd down.
Yeah.
They need a 1st down. Well, actually, they don't. If they take a knee, they do need a 1st down.
They do need a 1st down. What are they doing?
Well, they're not going to throw. Well, now they're just going to run the clock down to. They can run the clock down to 12 seconds, and then they'll punt.
Okay.
Which now Brady came out and threw a pass, and it got caught. Then I'd be fucked again.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I hope not.
Well, there'll be one Hail Mary. There's 12 seconds left.
Well,
He's throwing up a prayer. He's got home field advantage, so there's a possibility of a fucking bullshit call.
9 seconds left. Johnny Hecker boots just gives it some serious hang time.
Yeah.
Guy catches it. You know the guy's going to catch it, try to run because Brady can throw like an 80-yard Hail Mary.
Yeah, he's got the arm for that.
We need about 6 seconds or about 5 second hang time on this punt.
Yeah. Well, he wants to keep it in bounds too, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you just kick it straight up, Bob. Hey, you know what?
Game over.
Game over.
Yes. Phil beat me by 0.06.
Oh, man. But we got our win, baby. We got our win. 7-3. Got our win.
Go Rams. All right.
Go Rams, baby. Go Rams. Dun, 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 dun. Here you go.
Oh, cool. You know what? Like I said, I'm all right with Phil beating me. Oh man, that
was good. Good game. I said, what did I say last night? Fuck, I think Mike was the closest. Mike, what did you say? Your points last night? I'll have to check that.
What was the score?
27-24.
Oh, I said 28-24, I think.
Yeah, I think so, dude.
I think I said 28-24 Rams.
Yeah, I said 35-28, I think. Yesterday's lot.
That's very nice.
Oh shit, where was that at? Actually, that is probably on YouTube. I'll check that real quick here. Smile King 40 is live right now. We know.
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't show me. The live chat replay messages appear when the stream was live. This will show up here.
And Phil beat me by 0.06. That's got to be the closest ever, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Brian, the fucking Vikings cost me $50, dude.
We threw the ball instead of running the ball. That's what happened.
Okay, so in one of my leagues, we have a survivor league. So 5 of us played, and it's $10 a head to get in. So me and this one guy, Logan, having going head to head. The first 3 guys dropped out early. So this was my week. I saw the Vikings game, Dallas. I'm like, I'll take Minnesota. He took the Chargers, and I'm out $50. Brian, you owe me some cash there. I'll take a check.
Pay up.
Well, first of all, I had nothing to do with that. If I was play calling, I would have taken Cousins out of there.
Yeah, Brian said 42-28 Tampa.
I did.
Mike, where is your? I wrote it down. I thought I wrote them down. Real-time comments, most viewed relevant comments.
Hey, by the way, don't set your lineups because there's 3 games on Thursday.
Oh shit! No shit.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
And
got it.
the Ravens lost Ingram and Dobbins to COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, I got let's see if I can pull it up. We can actually go through some of those today right now actually. I can get some help from the geniuses. Let's do Bob's. Let's do Bob's first.
Bob lost.
Let's do no. Week 12. Week 12. You look good for next week, though.
Burkhead's out. I just got to replace Burkhead with Jonathan Taylor, and I'm going to run the same guys.
You're going to run the same guys?
Yeah, Burkhead's out.
Burkhead is out. There we go. Yeah. And you got nobody to replace him with, do you?
No. Yeah, I do.
No.
I got Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, that's right, Jonathan Taylor. And you go up against
Johnson's not back from concussion protocol yet, so
yeah. And who are you going up against next week, Bob? You are going up against
Bob and Brandon Britt.
Brandon Britt.
Battle of second place.
And then let's see here, Mr. Meyer. Oh, score standings. League message board members. Mr. Mike, Mr. Hawk. Week 12. You just got the Juju. Looks like Mike. Juju. You got Juju Smith questionable.
He had a bad game. He only had one catch, Mike?
No, we had a few. He just didn't get a lot of yards.
I saw that Ben was really tearing up Deontay Johnson.
Yeah,
and Claypool.
And let's see, Mr. Brian. Brian got some changes for week 12 himself.
I made a few already. Not very many, though.
And who are you going against next week?
Me and Karen.
Are you going up against Karen?
In the buff.
In the buff. And my team for week 12, I'm going to have to make some real changes. Questionable. Yep. Antonio Gibbs. What happened to him? Why is it questionable? Julio Jones, question. I got to make some changes here.
Jones got a bad ankle. They pulled him early from the game yesterday.
I need to move him.
So I'm not too worried about this week. The week after, where it's going to be fun. It's me and you, John.
Yeah, I can't make any changes right now, huh?
Not well. You can move people around.
Tomorrow.
Yep. So go all the way up to make sure you're on 12.
I am on 12.
Yep. And so now you can move people around.
I can move. Yeah. See, it won't let me move him from here. Oh, that's a running back. What am I doing, dude?
Yeah. What are you doing? I mean, I'm okay with you making these mistakes as long as they're for.
No. Marquise Brown, that guy fucking choked.
Well, you know what happening is? I mean, so I'm watching the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
They're getting so one-dimensional either with Lamar Jackson, he's trying to do too much running. And that's their problem. Teams are playing the run, and Lamar Jackson can just not, or whoever's calling the plays needs to stop running the ball as much and go back and throw it.
You think McCaffrey comes back next Sunday?
He had a bad ankle. I'm not sure.
I was trying to see what they said. He said he'd like to get him back before. For next. Yes, he considering McCaffrey week to week, but it sounds like the star running back is trending towards missing the third.
Pull up the our games we picked. See how we're doing. We didn't do that last week.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, real quick. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go, Brian. Pull them up.
You slow
poke. You slow poke.
I'm just making sure I'm on the right thing. For our predictions, I need to zoom in, actually.
Oh, there you go. Blow it
150, I
up.
think it was. Yeah, so week 11 wasn't too bad. We all did pretty constant here. So I mean that wasn't too bad. It looks like some people actually had more, but I mean that's just an insight thing.
Yeah,
So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
I saw it.
yeah, so it wasn't too bad. You know, I mean we're all still sticking around that 60% give or take, except for Bob. He went down to 53. So it wasn't too bad. I mean we're all doing pretty decently, even with the graph and like changing out of the graph. Everything's all caught up. So I mean, we're all still within. You know, I bounced around quite a bit, but everyone else is pretty steady, so that's not too bad. Pretty accurate, actually.
Mhm.
So, and so far, I kind of updated our stats too for our predictions actually, and the ones that are in yellow are tied. The ones in red are actually wrong. So that's starting to shape up pretty well now too. So that's doing pretty good. And then this column right here is actually their record from last season. So we can kind of see how they're going to compare. I don't expect almost any single one of them to be completely equal because you know it changes and so that. But you know, I mean, doing pretty good though. Predictions are, I mean, I expect that though too. So especially with the Lions.
Who is still in the higher percentage as far as wins right now? Is it still Bob?
For the percentage wise, it is actually pretty close. It's Bob and Mike are up top, the top two. Otherwise, everyone else is pretty much right behind him. So I mean, it won't take very many games to really catch up to everybody.
Yeah,
that's kind of nice.
Well, shit, Bob's correct and Mike's correct 65% of the time, man.
Yeah.
Head to Vegas, guys.
Right?
Let's go, Mike. Let's go to Reno.
I suppose I should do this, huh? Since John's the only one that got that one right.
Yeah, bitches.
So this is going to change real quick.
Yep.
9.
Bob split it.
So that just upped yours to 69%, 70% this week.
Yeah, almost. I'm killing it. I killed it this week. I killed it.
You did.
So,
Didn't help me overall.
Surprisingly, Andre's actually been pretty accurate with a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
Wait,
but he's
we already called that game.
Hmm?
We already called that game.
Which game? Which game?
It's the Andre joke.
John.
I think these are the games right here that we haven't called yet.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. I mean, shaping up pretty well. I think
Nice.
I think actually we're all going to be pretty close, to be honest. I mean, it's going to be within 5%, 5-10% max.
What makes it awesome is this is our picks before the season started. So no injuries involved. There's, we don't know about trades or any of that shit.
COVID or nothing.
This is just our picks. All right, pull that down, Brian. All right, here we go, boys. Who wants to go first?
Oh, okay.
Who wants to go first?
You know what? I'll go first.
All right, pick the game, Bob. Pick that game. You want me to scroll down a little? Hold on. Let me go full screen for you.
So we're going to be on week 12 right now, right?
Yeah, week 12. There we go. Full screen.
Because we missed week 11, right?
Do you need me to blow it up, Bob?
This week, right on. Okay, so I'm going to take. Where's that game at? Just because they both suck and the Bengals lost their quarterback, I'm going to. Oh, you know what? Let me pull up the odds. The Vegas odds.
There you go. I'm ready. Except for these.
NFL Vegas odds. All right. Yeah, here we go.
See, I don't go by that. I just pick a game and just figure it out. I'm all on the fly.
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to go with. No, I don't want to do that. Move. Get out of there. All right. So I'm going to take the Giants over the Bengals.
Ooh.
And the Giants the Bengals are favored by 3, so it'll be Giants +3. The over-under is opened at 44, so I'm going to go with the under.
Mike, you're up. Pick a game.
Let's see. I'll do the Raiders and the Falcons.
All right, so
I'll take the Raiders and the points, which is
right
-3.
Right now, the Raiders are favored by 3. Yes,
3. And shit. I'll take the over.
55 is the over.
Yep,
Ooh,
I'll take over.
That's a lot. I see that game going like 21-28 Raiders.
This will be like 30-28.
Did you see his performance last week? Matt Ryan's.
Was he bad?
But one performance is going to really change.
No, the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks.
I mean, look at Brady. He's had some really great games and then some really, really not so great games.
But he put up 5.28 in fantasy last week. And on week 10, he put up. He was on a bye last week, so can't count that one. And the week prior to that, he put up 22. All right, Brian, I'm going to let you go and not be last.
I don't mind you being last, though.
All right. You want me to pick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to take the Saints-Broncos game. What's the over and under and points there? Favored? Who's favored?
Wow, hold on. Oh, okay. So the New Orleans is favored by 5.5. And the over is 46.
Okay. I'm going to take the under, and I'm going to take the Broncos.
So that'd be minus 5.5? No,
yeah.
that'd be 5.5.
Plus 5.5.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I have to think opposite, so we're good. I will go. Let's go with the Chiefs Bucks.
Ooh.
All right. Chiefs are favored by 3, and the over-under is 53.
Let's go under. And let's stay with the Chiefs.
Bobby, your number 2 team pick.
All right. I am going to take.
Can you see them all? You need me to scroll up and down, or?
Nope, I got it. I'm going to take the.
Nobody wants to touch on that fucking Washington Cowboys game.
You know what? Screw it. I'll take it. I'm going to take Dallas. They're favored by 1, and I'm going to go with the over. It's 47 points. I'm going to go the over.
All right, Mike, I think you should go with the Texans-Lions game so we have both Thanksgiving games locked.
Texans-Lions game?
Yeah. That way we'll have both Thanksgiving games on the.
Well, it's because John doesn't want to take it.
No, I was going to take it if he didn't take it.
Shoot. Man, I don't know.
Come on, it's not your money. Not your money, Mike. It's the viewers' money.
Damn, that's going to be a rough one.
You
I
can
don't know.
do
I
it.
guess I'll go Texans. Texans in the points and the over.
Let's see.
What
It's
is-
51. The over 51, and Detroit is favored by 2.
You're sticking with that, Mike?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
All right. I'm gonna go outside of the box here. I'm gonna go Seattle and Eagles. And what's the under and over, and who's the pick? I'm sure Seattle picked.
It's 53.5,
Woo.
and Seattle's favored by 3.
All right, I'm gonna pull a dumbass pick here, but I'm gonna take the under, and I'm gonna pick the Eagles to win.
Gonna be an Eagles, baby. You play football. 2 years high school. 4
years.
City.
2 years.
Varsity.
City.
Scroll up a bit.
All right. You know you want that Rams Niner game, Brian.
I thought about that actually, but
just for the hell of it, Bob, what's the numbers on that game?
The over under is 46.5, and the opening line is the Rams favored by a touchdown.
Okay.
well, we're gonna stick with my Vikings here. Vikings Panthers.
You know what happens when you pick them?
I know, right? No, absolutely.
Okay, so the over under is 49, and Minnesota's favored by 3.5.
Okay, we're going Panthers to win that one because I don't know the status of Thielen. Because if Thielen's out, that's going to really screw a whole lot of things over. And we're going to go with under.
The under.
Mm-hmm. I think the Vikings actually going to lose that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bob.
so
Go ahead, Bob.
So now that we got 15 minutes left, about 18 minutes left,
Yep.
let's get into a real man conversation here about sports.
Hit it.
Ready?
Uh-oh.
Your favorite all-time Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue cover. I'm going to go Cheryl Tiggs.
I don't know this one.
I don't know.
I don't know this one.
I know.
Come on,
I got
pull
my.
up Cheryl Tiggs. Pull up Cheryl Tiggs Sports Illustrated cover.
I'm gonna pull up all of them.
Like I'm gonna have to do some.
Man, the swimsuit issue was almost as good as getting a Playboy, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some Googling on this one because I don't know really. Like the only one I knew that was on the cover was Cindy Crawford was on the cover. That's the only one I knew that was.
Kathy Ireland. Kathy Ireland was pretty
Kathy
damn hot.
Ireland. Yeah, Kathy Ireland.
Wasn't
Pull
Tyra
up
on there
Cheryl
too?
Tiggs. T-I-E-G-S. Cheryl Tiggs.
Cheryl.
Sports Illustrated cover.
What year was that?
God, it's got to be late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's like, I wasn't even born yet, man.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it's like Tyra was on there and stuff. Yeah. I didn't really have very many of these magazines. I didn't have any of these magazines, actually, to be honest.
Oops. Undo. Well, I got some funky results.
I was kind of skimming through here real quick.
Cheryl Tees. Why is this not coming up?
T-I-E-G-S.
That's T-I-G-E-S, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what I put in. I got porn shit.
Jesus, John.
I did. I got porn
Watching
stuff.
this.
Yeah, I'm checking out the porn right now.
From 1983, you're saying?
Is it 1983?
Yeah, that
That's
wasn't
one
her
of them.
best picture. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's see if this pulls up. Kathy Ireland, though, was the bomb.
Hold on. Here you go.
She was on a lot of them.
I got a lot of porn. I got to
Now, can you
readjust my
guys
search.
see?
This one?
Oh, you can't see that.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not Cheryl Teagues.
No, that's not Cheryl Tees, but that's my pick.
Jesus.
Nah, dude, pull up Kathy Ireland. Kathy Ireland.
Or these are all of them right here.
Kathy Ireland's wearing a yellow. No, that's that. No, now that was all the girls inside that issue. But scroll down.
1983 Sports Illustrated, volume 58.
Right now, pull up. Yeah, see Cheryl Teagues. Go up. Scroll up. Or yes, scroll there. There we go. Keep coming. Now, right there was the cover of Cheryl Teagues, but that was her second cover. The first one, I think the year before, she was wearing a bikini. She was hot. But go with
Kathy Ireland.
Sports Illustrated cover.
Yeah. Kathy Ireland Sports Illustrated cover.
Where she's wearing the yellow bikini.
There he is. Yeah,
right there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's hot, but I don't know. I think this group's better. I don't know. I never really kind of digged her look. I don't know if I think it's the way her face.
Wait. Now go back to that group because that's Elle McPherson.
Yeah.
And the chick to her, not that one, the one with the three girls. Okay, that's Rachel Hunter. Yeah, Kathy Ireland, Elle McPherson, and Rachel
Hunter.
Rachel Hunter was married to Rod Stewart.
Oh, okay.
But those are three hot chicks
Illustrated,
right there.
all cover girls.
Yeah.
There we go. The 50th anniversary. The 50th anniversary looks pretty damn good.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, wait, no, we couldn't wait to get this every year. When the swimsuit issue came out, like I said, man, that was just like getting a Playboy when you're a kid.
Yeah, it was. Who's that?
Kate Upton.
Yeah, Kate Upton.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Barbie made the cover. Now some of these are just made up people. Who is that? See, that's just smoking hot right there.
Yeah.
Still Kate Upton, isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 2012. Yeah.
I'm kind of curious if they actually still have
Irina
that.
That's a nice cover right there.
Yeah.
What happened to it? I don't want to see your commercial. I accept it. Jesus criminy. Yeah, that's a good group right there.
The one in the middle ain't got enough boob for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know Brooklyn Decker was on the cover recently. Brooklyn Decker's hot.
Yeah. This is still published, right? They still do it every year.
Oh, yeah. Sports Illustrated, absolutely. Yeah.
I didn't know if that was still going on. Now that I have such access to so much porn, I don't need Oh yeah, here. This is the cover I like. Who's that? Oh, Brooklyn Decker. Who is that?
Brooklyn Decker.
Yeah, perfect 10. She is a perfect 10. I give her that. See that smile? That's the smile you want to come home to after a hard day's work. Why is the cover? Why did they? Who edited this picture to be like this, dude? Just show half her boob. Oh, that's it. That's the whole picture.
We'll go in a minute, all right? Give me about 10 more minutes. You can go outside, okay?
Yeah.
10 more minutes.
Chill out, dog. Yeah, see, that's a smile you want to come home to after a hard day's work. I was going to say sitting in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant, waiting.
Dude, those days are gone, man. Everybody wants to be liberated now.
Yeah. She looks a little too young to be on the cover.
That's Christy Brinkley.
Was that really Christy Brinkley?
Yeah, Christy Brinkley still looks good.
Yeah.
No, the one you had up in the black swimsuit.
No, I don't know how I got to that picture though, Bob. So I can't find it again.
Okay.
Yeah, which sucks, but it was an extra picture. I don't know how I got. Did I click it from going here? No, it wasn't it. I don't remember how I got to that picture. I clicked on the girl with the yellow bathing suit, right? And I said something about her smile, and that got me to her. So let me try.
Oh yeah,
that
Brooklyn
again.
Decker, yeah. Brandon Britt. The hell is going on here, Hard Dogs? So,
Brandon, who is your pick for Sports Illustrated cover? Who's your girl?
I'm gonna go Kathy Ireland, man. But Brooklyn Decker there is hot.
Yeah, Brooklyn Decker to me, I think I would. That's the smile I want to see when I come home from a hard day's work. I'd say it has. What's her name been on the cover? I don't think she was though. She does American Idol. I think she's the model.
Oh, Tyra Banks. No,
not Tyra Banks. The other.
I don't want
the blonde.
Oh, Heidi Klum.
You asked Brandon.
Heidi Klum. Yeah, the one with the big titty.
Yes.
Yeah, she's been on the cover, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I think yeah, but that I want to come home to that.
See, John. The problem is convincing her that she needs to come home to you, or she needs to wait for you to come home. You know what I'm saying?
That she needs to wait for me to come home.
Yeah.
Hey,
and wait alone.
I'm the Italian stallion.
Hey, John, what'd you think of that pizza the other night?
It was okay. I think the sauce is a little. The sauce is a little bland for me. Too tomatoey. No flavor. No bite. I didn't taste any garlic.
No, you know what? No, but that chicken barbecue bacon was good.
Yeah. See, I don't eat chicken, so I wouldn't have picked that one. But I just felt like it could have used a little more cheese and the sauce a little better flavor.
Right.
But the dough was pretty good. The dough is pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the sauce could use a little more flavor and some more cheese on there. It looked like, I don't know if it was just mine ordering so late getting there. I don't know how everybody else's was cheese wise. But it just felt like it was.
You and Joe should get your own pizza truck like that.
I wish. That oven's about $30,000 that they had in the back of that truck. That's not a cheap pizza oven. I wish I had $30,000. Look at that bunch. Look at that. That's a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Mm-hmm.
Who, Mike? Who would you want to see of the current women that you know today? That are Hollywood, who would you like to see on the cover of Sports Illustrated?
Salma Hayek.
If you could pick, I like
Wonder
to see.
Woman.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot.
She's from Israel, so you probably would never see her on the cover.
Give her like a 1 or 2 size boob job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden.
I think I'd like to see what's her name?
But I'll take her just the way she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salma Hayek.
Ooh. Thelma Hayek. No, what's her name? God, I can't remember. She's the one that's always drinking wine, and she's the blonde. Oh, damn it. What is her name?
What show?
She's on movies, but she's always drinking and partying and having a good time. I can't remember her name.
I'm not sure.
Brandon says he wants to see who?
Marissa Miller.
I don't know who that is, but we will look.
I would search off screen just to be on the safe side.
Why?
Just in case.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing her on the cover. Oh, I don't want to know her Wikipedia crap. Yeah, she's really toned though, man.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. Wow.
There you go. Dude, what does she weigh? 105 pounds?
Probably. I don't know. You just had her Wikipedia open.
Wikipedia She is 5'8". It doesn't state her. She's got 2 children and she's 42. She's rocking the body then. She is rocking the body then. Doesn't give her weight though. I don't like that. Oh, she's a local girl, Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz. How about you, Bob? Who do you want to see on the cover? Right
Selma
now,
Hayek.
currently, Selma Hayek.
She's 54 years old and she's still smoking hot.
I can't remember that girl's name, man. I wish I could remember her name. Is it Charlie something?
Charlize Theron?
Yeah, her or that's her. That's the name. That's the name. But it's the other blonde that looks similar to her. I think she did the that one movie of the games with where they were killing each other. With the birds, had a little bird on there. It was one of those like Harry Potter things where
you're talking about Jennifer Lawrence in
yes, Jennifer.
Right?
Yeah, I want to see Jennifer Lawrence on the cover. Come on, Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah,
be careful with that. Be careful with that Google searching there.
I'm Google searching.
She was caught up with the whole iPhone hack, 5 years ago or whatever, and she had a bunch of inappropriate pictures leaked out of her.
Yeah.
So,
come on,
she was one of the top people on that.
You don't want to see her on the cover, Jennifer?
See, I've watched quite a few of her films. She's got some decent ones out there.
She's rocking the body, Bob. No,
I'm not saying she's not attractive, John. Just saying, that's okay.
Yeah. She's a Kentucky girl too, isn't she? From the South or Georgia somewhere? Georgia, Kentucky, somewhere like that.
John, she's a liberal and she spews out.
Oh, well, I don't care if she's a liberal. Hey, I don't mind a liberal cooking for me in the kitchen.
Yeah, maybe they'll be better there than in politics.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Now that I saw her body in a bathing suit, I don't know. Yeah. She wouldn't be. God, this show's going way off rails right now.
Right?
Yeah.
2 minutes left, dude. Hey, John, we left the track 15 minutes ago. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't even have. She's not even rocking a great. You know what?
Any woman that was watching this is now gone.
Right.
They left 10 minutes ago.
Although
Brandon,
if you
Brandon
would
had a point.
Put Molly Ephraim, Molly Ephraim in a bikini. You have Molly Ephraim.
See, Brandon, it's a good thing I warned him too, just so he was aware of that factor. It's just in case.
What did he say?
The first time we got
Yeah, we'd be the first time we got kicked off there.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know if I want to see her in a bathing suit. How about Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift on the cover?
No.
God,
she ain't got no body. Yeah, she ain't got nothing.
Oh, fuck no.
With all
John,
those millions,
I know you're
with all those millions, you would think she would get some injections.
she's,
You know,
she's
I mean,
happy.
I'd rather look at Shania Twain, man.
I'm gonna. I don't want to do that. I gotta stop doing that. I can't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
man.
mad at Shania.
Shania, yeah.
No, man. Oh, man. Love me some Shania Twain.
All right, here you go.
See, if you want to pick an actress, that would be, one of the first ones to turn that job down. That'd be where'd her name go again?
All right, here you go.
Sorry, Emma Watson. She'd actually turn it down.
Here you go. The top 10 most beautiful women in the world.
I love how you have a whole lot of advertisements on your page.
Yeah, example box. I don't know
Right?
who these. If you guys know who they are, just let me know. Oh, here they go. Here's the list. The list of the top 10 most beautiful women in the world. And okay, I don't want to. What is this saying?
Just say cancel.
Oh, cancel.
Say cancel.
I thought there was going to be pictures here. Hold on.
Okay,
So
here, let me go through this list real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Bella Hadid is a model. She's okay. Beyonce, no. Amber Heard, no. Ariana Grande, no. Taylor Swift, no. Kate Moss, too fucking skinny, no. Scarlett Johansson, I do her. Natalie Portman, behind, she's got no boobs. Katy Perry, only as a brunette would I do her, and I have no idea who Cara Delevingne is.
All right, we'll look her up.
No.
No.
Nah, I'm straight.
She's a model. Must be a model.
Katy Perry. I would like to see Katy Perry on the cover. She's rocking a body.
The only reason some of these women, like Taylor Swift and Beyonce are on there is because of how famous they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, no.
Okay,
that's Esquire.
I would substitute Halle Berry for Beyonce.
I can agree with that.
I might even go with Sierra over Beyonce.
There you go.
Who's that?
There's nothing about Beyonce I find attractive. Wait, Bob, you're passing on Amber Heard? Yeah, kind of sort of passing on Amber Heard. Because any list that does not have Selma Hayek.
Emma Watson. What the fuck? I don't want to see Emma Watson on the cover.
She would actually turn it down. She's a very pro female.
Hmm.
I don't know who any of these girls are. Alexandra.
I'm okay, Brandon. Don't worry about it, Brandon. I'm good.
See,
Good,
Katie make. I don't know who these women are. These are in the world, so
I didn't get a vote.
I didn't get a vote either.
Okay, go back up. See that outfit right there on Priyanka Chopra? She's married to the youngest Jonas brother, by the way. How
This
I know
lady
that
is-
is why I know that Kourtney Kardashian's the oldest Kardashian, okay?
Now that she is, they say this is the most beautiful woman in the world.
She is, but she needs to have a couple sandwiches.
Yeah.
Bella, is that who that is?
Bella Hadid, yeah.
Yeah.
Her sister's a supermodel too.
Oh wow. It's in the genes. It's in the genes. Well, we're 3 minutes over.
All right, fellas.
All right, guys.
All right, boys.
Thanks again.
Go Rams.
I'll talk. Go Rams, baby. That's right, baby. And Nick didn't come on, so sorry, Nick, that we beat you guys.
Phil. Congratulations, Phil. You won by 0.06 points.
0.06. I'm gonna check, Bob, but I think that is the lowest. The lowest. I think that is the lowest loss.
Yeah, because I
know
somebody else I lost to Brandon by like 0.9.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the lowest loss right there. Mm-hmm. All right, boys.
All right, guys.
All right.
Later.
Sounds good.
See y'all later. Bye.